We just primed it because that's going to be a different color. So that's why you can kind of see it's not painted very well. This was done. We've done 2 coats, everything except that wall, of course. And we're about to do a 3rd coat just to make sure that it looks good. We did not end up texturizing or texturing, what do you call it? Because we think it looks fine just as is. So you can't see the bumps, you can't see, well, much. You can see right there one of the drywall spots. But honestly, it's not too bad, and so we don't like textured walls. They just don't. For us, we're not attracted to them. They kind of look not as modern, I guess. And it's a lot of work, so we just saw the wall and the roof and the work that I did with the mudding, and it turned out pretty well, to be honest. So again, you can see this wall is not done, so that's why it looks patchy, but the rest is done. And this is the paint or the primer that we used right here. So it's made to work with drywall, because you need to make sure you buy the appropriate primer for drywall, because otherwise your drywall will absorb all of the paint. He heard the cat meow. Which one's this one? This one's the one for the ceiling. And this one is where the wall is, right? So this is what the other window looked like at first. This is getting fixed. But it looks really bad. I mean, we're not pros. But I did do the first. So yeah, this is almost done with the painting. Then we're gonna actually go get the cabinets today for the kitchen. We already bought the countertops, and they're gonna come install those next week. And then we start tiling the bathtub. I think that's gonna be the real bitch. Is tiling the bathtub. Then we'll do the floors and lights, light fixtures, electricity, all of that. And then I think we're done.
I don't know if you can tell too much, but the right door I had painted gray, the left door I had yet to paint. Here they're both painted gray, so it's a very light, subtle gray. And there's the gray wall that we painted. So again, in this lighting, it just looks really, really light. It's a little bit darker in person. This is what the shower ended up looking like before I cleaned it, but after I tiled it, I still can't believe that I did all that. It's not perfect by any means, but it's still holding up till today. And that tile is super nice. I love that tile. So my husband did all the flooring. He did all the flooring in our last house, and so he had some experience with that already, and so he did that in this house. It's kind of a one person job, so I couldn't really help him other than take video, document what he did.
So last week we finished the baseboards. We have an appointment for next weekend. You can't see because of the sun. We have an appointment next week. They're gonna come and install shutters on the window and the doors because it's really hot in here. But luckily we have this AC that works really good, and so that keeps us cool, but it'll be a lot cooler once we get the shutters in. We installed these lights. They're from CB2. They were in our last house and we really liked them. And and they're pretty affordable. So they come in 2 colors, black and white inside, and then gold and white, and we have a gold and white one in the bathroom. So yesterday they came and installed, or they came and dropped off the fridge. It's just a small Whirlpool fridge. We thought about getting the bigger one, but we just thought for the size of this room, it would look a lot better if it was the smaller one. It's still a good size for when we need to store any food in there, when we have parties. I think it's still a good size. So all the baseboards are in. And then we also installed all the outlet plates and switches. So we got, these ones are pretty expensive. We get these at Lowe's. We had them in our last house. We're planning to install them in our new house, but that house is a lot bigger and these do get a little bit pricey. So like this one, oh gosh, I want to say it's like maybe 40-50 bucks for just this plate. We have these other ones that are a little bit cheaper, but still a lot more pricey than just regular plates. But honestly, I think it makes a big difference. You know, here's because we're gonna put cabinets up here, it's gonna be hidden, but this is what, you know, the normal plates look like. They just look kind of cheap. So we did start the backsplash. Okay, just moved all the dirt around, so we'll now work on evening this out. So to make it all even, well, as much as possible.
So we ended with the outside. So my husband had the awesome idea, and I honestly still don't know how he was able to put all that together, but he did. He did a great job on the stairs. Here, he and his dad were doing the fence. Again, he's good at that. They do their research and they built a fence. And then I had this whole area that was all dirt, and so we had to landscape that, and we decided to do it like we did with our last house and use fake grass. We were able to find a good quality fake grass that looked good. It didn't look super fake. I mean, it doesn't look completely real, but it looks good. And so this is all stuff that, again, I kind of already knew from our last house, and it's not too complicated, but of course it takes a lot of this dirt. You need this to have it on the bottom for drainage for the water when it rains. When you put water on it, you want to have all of this under your fake grass. Fun fact, I had to carry all these bags myself because my husband had just gotten into a car accident that weekend. My car was totaled, and I actually did not know, but I was pregnant already at this time. I think I must have been a week or 2 pregnant, but I had no idea. And so I carried all those heavy bags because my husband had hurt his back, and we had no idea that I was pregnant, but everything was fine. So after you put down your grass, you obviously want to nail it with those huge nails, and then you want to put this soil on it. Again, I don't remember. Oh, you know what? That's to weigh it down. So now I remember. And I'm just showing the shutters that also were installed. We actually had to have them come back out and fix them. I believe we got these at Lowe's, but they had installed, one of them was like the wrong color screws or something, and there was something else wrong with it. I think they put it backwards, so we did have to have them come back out and fix that. But we at this point had already installed the vanity. Again, I think this was either Lowe's or Home Depot where we got it. And then at this time, I think I was in the middle of installing the backsplash. That's why those things are not on. So while I was doing landscaping, my husband was building the stairs. We were trying to clean up inside. I was also doing the backsplash. And these light fixtures, I'm still not completely convinced about those, but they're still up there. Again, I think that was Lowe's or Home Depot, one of those. And then the shower, I had finally cleaned it, so here I'm just showing what the shower looked like finish. That mirror, Lowe's or Home Depot, not sure, but that was waiting to get put up. The door handles, all of that, I think we just got online. And I did end up painting this door gray. So this is the finished pool house. The next video is going to be a tour of the pool house.